Hey everyone, I've been watching a lot of trying to conceive videos as of late because I am trying to conceive myself, and I have found that all these videos are super helpful. I haven't seen any video that I've been like, that was a waste of time. I'm really interested in everybody's journey, how they became mothers. There's a lot of trying to conceive vlogs that end in babies, which is really hopeful, and I just figure I would document my journey, seeing as how everybody's journey is so unique, and maybe somebody might relate to my story, or maybe this might be a vlog that somebody like me is looking at. And so I thought I'd take you on this journey with me, trying to conceive. I am 25 years old, 26 this year, and I've been married for about 8 months. Been with my husband for quite a bit of time, about almost 5 years. And we pretty soon after the wedding had decided that we wanted to try to conceive. Basically, we had wanted to try to conceive relatively early because I don't have regular periods. They're kind of infrequent, if ever. And we had had a accidental pregnancy in our relationship a couple years back that ended in a missed miscarriage, which is when the baby's sac kind of develops but there's no baby inside, which was kind of traumatic, and it made me, I don't think I really wanted children right away until that happened, because I wasn't really concerned with it. I was more concerned on my career. But after that happened, something in me had developed kind of a bond with being a mother, and I really wanted to make sure that that happened. And I want 2 to 3 kids, and so I want to space them out. Now is the time. Like, start try now. Make sure that, everything's done by the time I'm 35. I can really enjoy my children and not have to worry about trying to conceive at a later age. And so that's my decision to conceive. We decided to do it natural, just kind of have fun, not worry about it, for about 6 months. And after the 6th month of just kind of easygoing, chilling, and making sure that we just don't stress about it, I realized something was happening. My period wasn't going it wasn't being frequent. I tried to go on a diet and lose weight and do it the natural way. It wasn't working either. So I went to a doctor. I decided to go to a gynecologist / OB who's in town. We don't have any specialists around here, so I went to an OB / gyno, and the first appointment went well, just kind of checkup. Second appointment, I found out through an ultrasound that I have something called polycystic ovary syndrome, which is pretty common with trying to conceive women. And so I found out I had that, and I kind of asked what my options were, and he said, well, you can still try to lose more weight, see if your period comes back. But I explained to him that my period's always been infrequent, even when I was at my lowest weight. It's just how my body goes. And I fluctuate anywhere from like 190 to like my current weight, which is just like 230. I'm a little overweight right now. But I fluctuate in between those two kind of realms. And in high school, I was like 180, 175, but I did a lot of athletics. So I'm not ever going to be tiny. And so I explained to him, like, even at my tiniest, I had this problem. And the only thing that seemed to fix it was I was on birth control, like, since I was 15, all the way through until shortly before being married. So I've been on birth control for a long, long time. And so that's why my periods have always been regular, is because my birth control was regulating it. Before birth control, I wasn't regular. And then when I went after birth control, I wasn't really regular. And even during birth control, it was a little like, they were very light periods. They weren't normal. And so, so I explained that to him. He had mentioned that there was 2 kind of drugs. There was something called metformin, and then there was also another pill called Clomid. Clomid carried the increased risk of twins. I'm not down for twins optionally. Like, if we're going to option it out, I'd rather option it out. But, I went with the other drug that doesn't cause twins. And it made me horribly sick, like really bad. I'll make a separate video on metformin because it's just not okay. And I've seen a lot of videos about it, mixed reviews, whether it was bad or good. Not a good experience for me and my body. But another video. And so about 2 months ago, I went on the Clomid, which is the increased chance of twins, but whatever at this point, right? Because I'm wanting a kid. And if that's what God gives me, that's fine with me. But we'll see. So I went on the Clomid first month, I tried to track my ovulation just on my own with the thermometer and this is way too much information, but like vaginal consistency and like all that natural new age stuff that you can do without taking the ovulation kits and all that stuff, because I just didn't want to stress myself out because I have a tendency to just freak out. And so I did that, and we're coming on to the start of this next cycle of Clomid now. I'm about to start my second cycle of Clomid, and I've tested for pregnancy twice so far. Once earlier this week, and then I'm gonna do one tonight, and I don't think it's gonna be positive, but I just gonna take it, and so I don't think I'm pregnant. I have been having signs of like hormonal situations and things that felt different on my body, so I think I'm about to start my period, but I don't know. So I went out and got the Clomid for a second round. We'll see how that goes. I'm hopeful, but I decided that I'm going to be a little bit more proactive this cycle, because the thing about trying to conceive is it's so frustrating. You only get this little window of time, and if you don't conceive during that little window of time, then you're screwed until your next cycle. You can't like redo your ovulation time. So, oh my gosh, it's my dog. Shh. Ugh. Anyways, so I've been doing everything I can to like not stress out, and it just seems to not be working. So this time I'm gonna actually get the test strips for ovulation testing. I'm gonna get the basal thermometer, make sure I'm on spikes, things like that, and then I'm gonna basically just track it out.